Honorable Men Discord. Let's talk 50 Cent and Max B. And let's also talk about T.I. Let's talk about it.
How you see yourself is how you perceived. I see a man strong, gifted, head strapping, never down on his knees, begging. Gotta make a way, even in my darkest hour. Say the odds against me was new. I would never cower.
As always, welcome back to another episode. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I drop episodes daily at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's get straight into it. Yesterday's episode, I decided not to dive into the back and forth with T.I. and 50, but we're here now. You know, we're here. I don't know how many songs at the time of this recording T.I. put out. I want to say T.I. put out at least 3 records. His sons put out a record apiece. I think Domani decided to put out a second record. By the way, that's my dog interrupting. He's part of the show, so it is what it is. He's real moody right now. But listen, it's been a handful of songs. All right, 50 Cent. Yesterday's episode, I covered the phenomenal theme music for Power Origins with Leon Thomas. That's out of here. I love that record. I love that record. As soon as it hits iTunes, I'm gonna have that on repeat, listening to it when I go to work. But then he also put out this record with Max B. And of course, people are in the comments, you know, oh, that's not a real diss record. That's not strong enough. That song is light. Listen, as I mentioned in yesterday's episode about the song with Leon Thomas, 50 Cent is just doing what he wants to do. He doesn't have to play by the rules of the fans. He doesn't have to play by the rules of the Harris family. He's going to do what he wants to do. All right? And I respect it because that's how you're supposed to operate when you're in that space. When you're concentrating on TV and film, and you have a Hollywood stars and all the other accolades that I may not have mentioned. That's the way you're supposed to operate. There's no reason why you have to jump in the booth because somebody says so, because the fans are demanding it or they're asking for it. You don't have to do anything anyone says. 50 Cent has operated like that his entire career. He's going to do things when he wants to do things. And as long as we understand that, then this whole back and forth that some of us are demanding will ease up on those demands, because this is just how it's going to be. It's not going to change. It doesn't matter how many records the Harris family puts out. 50 Cent's going to move the way 50 Cent moves. You don't have to like it, but just know that that's the way it's going to be. So with that being said, my thoughts on this record, I liked it. Was I blown away by the record? I was not blown away by the record. So I'm not here to act as though it's something that I haven't heard from 50. But it's a good record. It's a good record. And the reason why I say that is because it reminds me of the Who Kid time. Which is why when I first heard it, I jumped in his comments and I told him, yo, listen, not that he's going to listen to me, but I said, listen, all we need to hear at the end of this record is a Who Kid. And listen, by the way, if you're watching this episode and you're like, oh, I'm seeing too many thumbnails about 50 Cent. Look, I'm from Queens. So yes, there is a bias. I am a 50 Cent fan. And again, I'll say this again. I am a T.I. fan also of their music. This is about their music. I don't know them personally, and I'm not here to dive into their personal lives. They're diving into each other's personal lives, but that's them. I'm a fan of both of their music, but I'm from Queens, so a lot of this stuff that I'm hearing from 50, it resonates with me, all right? More than the T.I. records, but I do like T.I.'s records also. I'm not here to bash the Harris family. I'm not here to bash T.I. I'm looking forward to his album. That's going to come out soon. But with that being said, this 50 Cent record sounds like something that needs to be on a Who Kid mixtape or a Clue. And so for that reason, I like it. It's the nostalgia of the record that I like. I'm not interested in whether or not the bars he barred, did he go at T.I. Strong enough, considering the records that came out of the Harris household. No. Again, 50 Cent's moving at 50 Cent's pace. He's not caring about what anybody's saying. He's laughing while all this is going on. He's probably going to dinners, business meetings, and in between he puts a little something together. Not to mention, who knows when this record was created? Because the first of all, the sound of this record is grittier than the song with Leon Thomas, and that's because the Leon Thomas record is positioned to be played before every episode on Stars, so it's more polished. And one thing I didn't say in yesterday's episode about the Leon Thomas record. Whoever made that track, it's so clean and crisp. it just goes hand in hand with Leon Thomas's vocals. It's a well polished song, mixed and mastered to perfection. All right, you could hear the automatic difference. When I play this record, I was like, okay, this sounds like this. This is taking me back to Jamaica Avenue. Yeah, for those of you that's from New York, particularly from Queens, you know Jamaica Avenue is soon to be no longer, unfortunately. But time has changed. That's time. Time, everything changes. You know, buildings, half of Jamaica Avenue at the time of this recording is already, they took down all those buildings. That the half that they took down used to be, many years ago, I used to go to the barbershop out there. And further down was a food court that I used to frequent with my father. My father would go out there. We'd go to the food court and get haircuts. But that side of the Jamaica Avenue is no longer, and soon the other side with the Coliseum will be no longer. So that's unfortunate. But I know I'm sidetracking, but again, this record with Max B brings me back to Jamaica Avenue when I used to go out there to go grab some CDs and stuff like that back in the CD era, you know. So for that reason, I like the record. I can't speak for what the world thinks about it. I can't speak for what those from people from Atlanta think about it. I understand you're not gonna like it because you're used to the polished 50 Cent. You know, I was listening to 50 Cent since Power the Dollar and his earlier stuff before the Shady Aftermath deal. That I caught wind of 50 Cent before that, when he was buzzing, when he was trying to put an album out on Columbia, and then he got dropped after he got shot. So this style 50 Cent resonates with me, and it would only resonate with the core 50 Cent fans, and that's fine. Everyone doesn't have to like every record. You know, I'm a Nas fan. I say this all the time. That's my favorite rap artist, and Prodigy is somewhere right behind that, by the way. But even with Nas, not all Nas's records I like. There's some where I'm like, it was a little bit light. You could have came with better lyrics or better production, you know, and that's how I feel with all artists. So with that being said, this record, I like this record. I like this record. I like it sounds like there could be something brewing on a mixtape level. You know, you saw J. Cole just did it with DJ Clue. Listen, and that's another thing that I put in the comments on 50 Cent's page. And there's thousands upon thousands of people that drop comments. So I don't think he's paying attention to it at all. I don't, you know. But with that being said, one of the things that I left in his comment section was, man, Whoo Kid, assemble the forces. Look, I know he's not gonna probably reach out to Buck. He probably won't even reach out to Banks, but this would be a great time. Since everybody's talking about music, again, 50's not thinking about the Harris family like that. He might say a line here and there, but he's not going to make a whole song. He's not going to do it. He's just not going to do it. And if he does it, then I'll make another video saying I was wrong. But this is the time. If there was any time for 50 Cent to capitalize, if he cares to capitalize on music, would be now. And to just drop another record after this Max B and you hear the G Unit members on it, oh, we out of here. And don't let him put Whoo Kid. I'm telling you, don't let him put Whoo Kid. And then the beat drops, and then you hear Banks, Yayo, and then 50 come on it, the original three. Oh, we out of here. I wouldn't care how the record sounds. Just to hear that, it's over. And I wouldn't care what anyone says about, oh, it's still not better than the Harris family, what they put out. Again, as a Queens native, as someone who used to go to Jamaica Avenue for mixtapes, if I hear that, I'm all the way I'm all the way elated. I'm speechless. A matter of fact, the last time he did that I had that feeling, that same feeling that I'm describing, was when G Unit went over the Drake track for 0 to 100. When they did that remix with G Unit, I said, very smart. I said that was a record that it made sense. I was like, they did their thing. G Unit jumped on the 0 to 100 track, and that was out of here. I don't know how it was in other states, but in New York, when G Unit jumped on the 0 to 100 beat, the replay value is tremendous. And I think there's an opportunity here to just sneak in a G Unit resurgence. Hell, let Uncle Murder get on it too. But bring back Banks. and bring back Who Kid. That's my thoughts on this. You know what? I'm not even gonna play this record because I don't know if I'm gonna get a strike on it. We all heard it. I'm gonna get straight into these three things I have queued up. This is two gentlemen speaking on their thoughts of the record, and then I have a lady speaking on it as well. So let's get into it.
Hey, 50 Cent, I ain't gonna even lie, man. That new disc that you just dropped on T.I. about 20 minutes ago, it's okay. We not gonna sit here. It didn't even get no juices flowing or nothing, G. It's okay. But we want you to at least respond to Tip, because Tip was slaughtering you. But that new disc you dropped, no tears, no. It's all right. Honestly, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? But Tip finna apply pressure now. That's what you done jumped in that battlefield, so now you have to stand in that battlefield. Tip finna apply some real pressure, because this what he do. That one song, 50. What is you laughing so much on the song for? Like, you laughing more than you rapping. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure when Tip wake up, because it's early in the morning, when Tip wake up, he gonna have something to say about this, and we'll see how this go. Facts. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Get in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about it.
All right, so I didn't fully watch this video, but I'm an equal opportunity poster, so he's entitled to how he feels about it. All right, so this lets me know he didn't follow 50 Cent from the beginning, and that's fine. This is Big Dot Murph 5232. Respectfully, Big Murph, I'm gonna assume that he didn't follow 50 Cent's career, and like I said, I followed 50 Cent from when I used to go to Jamaica Avenue to pick up CDs, and 50 Cent would laugh on his tracks. He would talk that talk, and then at the end, he would talk some more. All right, that's classic 50. Now, if you enjoyed that timepiece, this is about nostalgia. So he's not understanding that. He's listening to it like, why is he doing that? Because he knows the polished 50 Cent. Some of the people in the world only know the polished 50 Cent. They know the Get Rich or Die Trying 50, and that's fine. But this is why this song doesn't resonate to you. And again, I say it's a good record. I'm not gonna say it's a great record. It didn't blow me away, but I understand why 50 Cent took that direction. Let me go on to the next clip. And by the way, yes, my dog is super active right now. He wants he wants some playtime. So excuse the sound in the background. Let's get into this gentleman.
Fuck off my video.
No.
T.I., you could have went at Andre 3000. You could have went at Gucci Man. You could have went at 2 Chainz. You could have went at Jeezy. You could have went at Lil Wayne. Oh no. You wanted to go after 50 Cent. This 50 Cent? See, now you have two songs about you. 50 Cent just not only came out of retirement, he had the guy from Nickelodeon, from Victorious, Leon Thomas. Victorious, Nickelodeon, Leon Thomas. Yeah, that guy.
Real quick, who cares where Leon Thomas started? The guy is phenomenal. What he's doing is phenomenal. His vocals are phenomenal. And he's behind a lot of the records that you enjoy out there. Do your research on that man. I was introduced to him, and I'm glad I was introduced to Leon Thomas because, wow. Well, let me let him finish saying what he's saying.
And not to mention, that song, that's his intro. That's about to be his shows are already classics. So you're going to have to hear this. Your grandchildren are going to have to hear that classic. Your daddy made your mama eat every box of Anna or whatever. Okay. So that has to be heard. That's embarrassing. Then on top of that, you had 50 Cent bring Max B, the old Max B, back. Like how Vince McMahon said, the old Stone Cold. What? Right. So I'm not looking just for 50 Cent to come back. I'm looking for Boo Boo to come back. Down south niggas fucked up, man. I ain't gotta say, you know where the fuck I'm at. Fuck off my video.
Moving along. So this this woman's actually talking about the Leon Thomas song. I did not even listen to this. I just queued it up. Well, let's hear what she has to say about it.
He's back. You should be polite. So, it's March 7th, 2026. And without further ado, all you 50 fans and non-50 fans, he just dropped the album, a song this morning. Okay? He said he is the algorithm type shit. The song, I believe, is titled No More Tricks, No More Tries, featuring the legendary Max B. Let's get them two fingers a tapping again, okay?
All right, so she is talking about the Max B record. I thought she was talking about the Leon Thomas record, but let's get into it.
So, all y'all yay-sayers and naysayers, he back in the field and he making music. So, I want to know y'all thoughts and y'all comments. So put them down in the comment box below, okay? I think it's fire. So head on over to This Is 50 and take a listen to the new song he just dropped featuring Max B. Till next time, I wouldn't want to be y'all because I'm already me. Love ya.
All right, I thought she was going to say more than that. Listen, again, I think it was a good record. Good record for the nostalgia factor of it, for me. Let me know your thoughts on what you thought of the record. I see in her comment, this guy, Rod Allen, put fire. And then I see Miss Lottery put NYC, New Jersey. You know, I'm pretty sure for most of the people that really enjoyed it, for the same reasons, they enjoyed it for the same reasons I enjoyed it. It's probably because they followed 50 since the mixtapes. You know, but yeah. Again, I'm not going to play it because I'm pretty sure most of you have heard it and because I don't want to risk the copyright strike. But I thought it was a good record. Listen, I don't know what other music is going to come out from 50 Cent. And I don't know if this record is attached to any particular show. I don't know if this is like one of those, something he's brewing that we don't know about. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And I personally wouldn't care if he puts out more music and it's not going at the Harris family, because I think that's going to become stale after a while. I think just if you're going to put music out, just put music out because you want to put music out. If the Harris family wants to continue making music going at 50 Cent, then that's their prerogative also. But if no more music comes from 50 Cent after these two records, I'm fine with that too, because I really enjoyed the Leon Thomas record. That's going to be heavy on my rotation. But that's my thoughts on this. What's your thoughts? How'd you feel about the record? As always, I appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you haven't hit the like button, on your way out, hit that like button. It costs you nothing. Hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I drop episodes daily at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And my dog definitely wants me to get off of this computer. So as always, stay honorable.